is going on, everyone? We have got an exciting show on tap for you today. I'm Josh. This is Jay. A couple big storylines heading into tonight's game against the Winnipeg Jets. What seems like the first Oilers game in forever.
Oh.
But we got to let you know off the top, this show, as always, presented by our friends at DEUCE Vodka. Pick up your DEUCE Vodka at any liquor store, pretty much, and also your Nation beer. These fancy new white labels, we have got them rolling out at store locations now, Jay.
A bunch of locations, yeah. I've seen them at Real Canadian. I've seen them at Sherbrooke. I believe Little Guy Liquor has it. There's a bunch of liquor stores picking it up, and as more and more do, we share it through the Nation Beer account.
Yes. Okay, let's jump right into it, Jay. Our opening headline, Ryan McLeod NHL debut tonight. The former 40th overall pick of the Edmonton Oilers in the 2018 NHL draft, the 21-year-old, will be making his highly anticipated NHL debut tonight.
Any Oilers. If always highly anticipated.
It's always highly anticipated. A lot of people had been clamoring since the beginning of the season that this is the guy that likely would get the first shot out of Bakersfield this season. And as predicted, here he is, playing on the third line. He's going to center Devin Shore and Josh Archibald. Jay, just your initial thoughts. You know, we're finally going to see it. They called him up a week ago. He's done his quarantine, and they're throwing him right in.
He's forced their hand, right?
Yep.
Which is ultimately what Ken Holland said he wanted to do. He wants people to stay down and really kind of marinate and over-ripen, or whatever the term was they were using.
Yep.
And this kid's earned a shot, and we are in need of a big body right now. So
yes.
I drink the Kool-Aid. I'm an Oilers fan, so like highly anticipated. We can't put too much pressure on this kid, but I just hope, like, hey kid, you've earned it, man. Now just come up and play. Like, don't just come up and play. We don't need you to score. If you score, that'd be great, but like, just go out and play hard, and we will love you.
As always, we want you to be a part of the show, so make sure you comment your thoughts, what you expect out of Ryan McLeod tonight, playing on that third line. And Jay, we're going to get into it a little bit later on, but we should quickly touch on it as well. I mentioned it on Twitter. That was kind of my opening line for today's show, is we're also going to see one other debut for the Oilers tonight. Not a rookie in his first NHL game, but Dmitry Kulikov, finally out of quarantine.
Yeah.
He's also going to play on that second pairing with Adam Larson. We'll talk about that more a little bit later on, but for now, why don't we jump into our Oilers lines for tonight's game? These are via the GDB, written by Jason Greger over at Oilersnation.com. McDavid is going to center Puljujarvi and Dominic Cahoon. Once again, Jay, Cahoon, you just were talking about it before we went live. Another opportunity for Dominic here. And
big opportunity.
And you think he's going to score?
That's part of my
the betting. We'll get to it.
But to represent and respect our German folks who came up with the nickname, the Big Kahuna gets a shot tonight to be exactly that.
Yes, he does. And then the Dry, Rye, and Yam line, once again reunited. See if they can get some going 5-on-5 tonight. And then, as mentioned, Ryan McLeod, third line with Devin Shore and Josh Archibald. And then our guy Gaetan Haas is going to play tonight with James Neal and Alex Chason. We should mention two injury notes for the Edmonton Oilers. Jujhar Khaira, it's a good sign for him. He's skating. He's going to get reevaluated tomorrow. Oilers are going to have a back-to-back coming up here against the Jets, and then I believe the Calgary Flames.
Just don't rush him back.
So yeah, just don't rush him back.
Just don't rush him back. We need that guy in the playoffs, and clearly, you know, that to have two, we have to suspect concussions in
less than a month.
Yeah, you just got to be very careful.
And then on a more serious note, Zach Kassian's leg is done. We think he's. They're
saying week to week.
They're saying week to week, but like, I don't remember where I heard it this morning, but they were saying like the way that he was skating off the ice with no pressure like that. When they're saying week to week, like if we can get him back for playoffs, I think it would be a miracle.
Oh, I just really hope.
Which sucks.
I just hope it's a really, really bad Charlie horse, because I know that can be debilitating.
Yes. Okay. And then on the back end, Nurse Barry reunited. Barry's going to play on the top pair right side. Kulikov, as mentioned, with Larson, and then Jones-Bear on that third pairing. Jay, I want to talk about that third pairing for a second here. Jones-Bear. We've seen some flashes of, I would say, frustration out of those two, because there can be moments when it kind of comes out and shows that these are two young guys in the NHL. But at the same time, this is a completely different Ethan Bear than we saw at the beginning of the season. And also, if that pair is going, like, frick, like, yeah,
the potential of that pair is awesome, and Bear has been taking strides all season, and Jones is still he's shown flashes of brilliance, but yeah, if they can both put it together, like that's a good third pairing if they show up.
Yes. Okay, and then Mike Smith. This is good. This is good that Mike Smith is playing tonight. I don't want to say that even if Mikko Koskinen was playing tonight, there would still be just a little bit of like worry, because I don't know if you guys saw on the weekend.
Yeah.
Mike Smith left practice early twice. The second time was just like whatever, he was just done.
Yep.
But the first time, like he was like hobbling off the ice. So I don't know, maybe a puck in the nuts or something. We're not sure, but
yeah, you hope it's something that can't just happen again, during the game.
Yes. Yeah, because there was a lot of people that were worrying, like, oh no, is this what was
That's
bothering?
our goalie.
Is this what was bothering him at the beginning of the season? Is his Vezina Trophy campaign coming to an end? Literally,
legitimate campaigning. Legitimate.
Okay, I'm going to quickly jump over to DFO here, and we're going to look at the lines for the Winnipeg Jets because they have some injury trouble that we need to talk about. The first injury trouble we need to talk about is probably the most consistent forward all season, Nikolai Ehlers.
Yeah,
he's in
big.
one.
He's in one.
So he's done for at least the regular season.
Yeah.
And if they can get him back by playoff time, then they'll be overjoyed. So Nikolai Ehlers not in the lineup, as well as Adam Lowry still not in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
So on the third line, Christian Vesalainen is I think how you say it. Christian Vesalainen.
I think you nailed that. Yeah.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job.
That's not bad.
The Finnish audience will appreciate
and
that.
then Janice, and then I mess up Jansen. I can say that, but I can't say Jansen. Jansen Harkins is going to draw in on the fourth line as well. So a little bit of an injury-troubled Winnipeg Jets right now, and this is a Jets team that the Oilers have shellacked already this season. So
I was always worried about how we'd match up against Winnipeg, but we match up really well against them. And I'm just gonna knock on wood there because I am fickle when it comes to superstitions and teams being on heaters and momentum and all that stuff. But we've matched up well with them, and we also know we figured out Hellebuck too, which is interesting.
The Jets have lost 3 in a row. Including one of those 3 games being a 3-0 shutout win by the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers are 5-2 against Winnipeg this season. Oilers own Winnipeg.
We do.
Imagine not having an airport and then getting owned by the Oilers.
Yeah,
that sucks.
It's tough days in Winnipeg right now.
It's tough days in Winnipeg. Nils says Vesalainen was our plan B at the Yamamoto draft. Big skilled winger. Didn't even know that.
Didn't know that either.
Vesalainen apparently was in the Yamamoto draft. Thank you, Nils, our insider. Okay, I saw Tyler Cohen. Please comment some stuff, people, that we can talk about. I saw Tyler Cohen earlier commented, still no Bouchard. Sad face. Is Bouchard, is he alive? Is he in Edmonton? Like, I have not seen anything. I haven't seen anything about practice with him. I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing about Bouchard lately.
Yeah, just nothing. Just radio silence.
It's literally silence.
Like, sometimes forget he's there.
Is he there? We just got to start asking the question.
Yeah, is he even in Edmonton?
Is he in Edmonton? Did they send him down to Baco and we didn't even know?
They
might have traded him at the deadline.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? No. Steve Simmons says, McLeod, the next Yamamoto, question mark?
McLeod could be the answer. Let's be honest, folks.
Didn't you tweet that this morning?
Yes,
the answer?
of course.
Yeah.
I commented, I think.
Commented. I
commented
saw it
on a post, yeah.
I
just hope this is a good story. Like, we drafted a guy, we developed him, and now he's made the big club, and I just hope it works out. Because, that is a tale that we don't normally get to tell over the last 15 years.
Ryan McLeod this season in Baco had 28 games, 14 goals, 14 assists, 28 points. He was playing on the number 1 line in the AHL. Like, that line, I think it was him, Marody, and Benson. They were they were sick. Mm-hmm. Like, they were too good. They had to nerf him. They had to nerf him. They had to get McLeod out of there because they were too OP.
Yeah, OP?
Overpowered. I've said this before, and you asked me that last time.
Yeah,
OP, overpowered. You gotta say. I'm gonna start saying that more.
Do you say OP?
I say OP.
Do we say OP? Do we?
Like McDavid's OP.
Like, why not OB? Oily Boys.
Oh, Oily Boys. Actually, this will be a perfect time. I was going to plug it at some point in the show. I don't know if you can see. Jay and I are fully repping our Nation gear right now. So I've got the brand new Oilers Nation Internet Company shirt. Jay has the Internet Company hat and the Oily Boys tee. As well, we've got the new Mission 2021 flags.
The 2021 flags.
So you can go on your car or your hand or your deck.
Your deck, yep.
Yeah, or your window.
Or your window.
So pick up. I really like this shirt. This is probably one of my favorite shirts we have.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's clean.
It is
what
clean.
we like to
say. I'm vibing the Oily Boys.
The Oily Boys is nice.
That is something I like that's kind of come out of this season that's really taken and stuck.
Oily Boys.
The Oily Boys.
Them Oily Boys. Jim says if McLeod nails it, he might get a look with the other Mick. Ooh, a Mick line.
Man,
We
wouldn't
might have-
that be something if he can impress enough to like move up into the top 6? Like
That would be sick.
I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but to move a guy with that frame into the top 6 would be amazing.
Is there any other Micks in the Oilers system? McLeod, McDavid,
Tavish.
McTavish, who actually had a great clip
Oh,
out
God,
of that
he's
out
always
of a
good
press
for
conference.
something.
That was good.
Yeah.
I really like Craig McTavish.
Yeah.
Oilers need to trade for another Mick so we can have a Mick line.
A McLeod.
What other good Micks is there in the NHL?
McKinnon? Oh, that's McKinnon.
That's McKinnon, yeah. McCarr. No, that's Matt Carr.
That's Carr.
Let us know. Please comment some Micks. I can't even think of one right now.
McCain?
McBain? No, that's not a restaurant. That's a store. McBain? That's a camera store.
Big audio
I'm
visual
a
guy
big,
here.
big audio visual guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron says, my 9-year-old says OP. Also says bruh. So see, OP is the thing. Maybe
For overpowered?
Yes, OP. It's OP. Oilers power play last season was OP. It's overpowered. This year it's maybe not as OP, but yeah.
I'm not arguing it. I'm just learning.
Well, now you can add it to
It's like you move up a generation, you have to relearn a new dialect of English.
Well, now you can add it to your vocab.
My girlfriend gets so mad when I say Hundy P.
Does she actually? Hundy P is a good one.
I love Hundy P.
Wait,
She says I'm too old to say it.
When did you pick up Hundy P?
You got me
Was
on
it
Hundy
I?
P.
Was I saying Hundy
Yes,
P?
yes. He's yeah.
See, Hundy P is a good one. Steve Simmons says Jared McCann. Who does he play for?
I feel like he's a defenseman in.
I thought he played for Colorado.
No. He's a forward. He's in Pittsburgh.
Yes, I'll believe you.
Yeah.
Tyler Cohen says Mick Holloway.
Yeah.
Or Mick Draisaitl.
Yeah.
Good one.
Mick Yam.
Mick Yamamoto. That sounds like a burger. Can I get the Mick Yamamoto? Anyways, next headline: Kulikov and Larson. What do you think?
Brick wall. I am so. The tape or the book or the what people say about a player.
The scouting report.
The scouting report. Yes, the scouting report says he's a shutdown defender. So Larson, big shutdown guy.
Big shutdown.
I expect them to shut it down.
Shut it
Stay
down.
on brand. Shut it down. One thing I did heard or read, I can't remember, is that Kulikov is prone to make a giant gaffe from time to time.
Just one big giant gaffe.
If he makes a gaffe, it's ginormous.
Okay, I like
So
that.
hopefully Larson, being an also shutdown guy, can mitigate the gaffe.
I wouldn't have it any other way for
Shut down the gaffe. But if it happens,
Gaff control, Adam Larson.
gaffe control. Yeah, gaffe control specialist.
Zachary says McYam with fries. Sounds good to me.
That does sound delicious.
Tyler Cohen says, is there any word on Staylock starting a game before playoffs? I honestly would probably doubt it.
I thought I heard some rumblings that he might get a game.
Who said that?
I
Who's
thought
your source?
I thought, didn't Tip say that? I thought Gregor.
No, I don't think
thought I
so.
saw on Gregor's Twitter him reciting a Tip quote that like maybe Staylock might get a game.
I don't think he will. He might, but I don't think he will.
Here's a question for you: Staylock or Bouchard? Who dresses? Who's the
Who
first
dresses
dress?
first, Bouchard or Staylock? There's no way it's Bouchard. Bouchard might have to all of a sudden have flashes of Paul Coffey to get in the lineup at this point.
Yeah.
He could be the next Paul
But,
Coffey. We don't even know.
how do you give him a chance to flash? Practice?
He's just going to have an unbelievable taxi squad performance.
Okay.
Like, they're just like ripping drills, horseshoe or something, and he's just snipe. Get him in the lineup. Just have an OP performance on the taxi squad. Zachary says, if Staylock plays, it will likely be on one of the Vancouver games before the end of the season. Could happen. Oilers are going to play, I think, about 40 to 45 games against Vancouver in like a 5-day stretch.
Yeah.
So, like, it's ridiculous. At that point, there's a very good chance the Vancouver Canucks will be eliminated from the playoffs and the Oilers will be clinched. And it's just going to be
Bouchard will dress.
Bouchard might dress. Staylock might dress. I might dress.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm not sure. How much money would you pay to get to play one NHL game? Like if the Oilers came out and said, we are going to reward one fan the opportunity to dress against Vancouver.
I've had so many dreams like this.
Oh, dude, I've had
And
dreams.
then it's like I got the chance, and then like I can't find my stick or my hockey. I can't put my skates on for some reason, and like it's just like Connor's calling for me to get on the ice. But
see, my dream is I score an awesome goal and I get famous. And they sign me to a contract. And then Tip comes into my stall and pats me on the knee and goes, you did good, kid. Next game you're in. Oh, I've had that dream.
You've had that dream?
Well, not like actually, but like
Okay.
mentally I have.
Oh, okay.
Like a daydream about it.
Yeah.
But
ODR
what would you
dream.
pay? What would you pay? If you
I
like to get in one NHL game,
I don't know.
guaranteed 14 minutes of ice time and power play 2.
I don't. It's so tough to put a dollar value on.
I would pay $25 to do it.
Yeah, maybe 100.
Maybe 100. But the risk reward. But you can also say you played in an NHL game. But you can
That's
also
one
get
game. Then you get all the benefits of being part of the PA. Play
yes,
one game.
I would do it just for the dental coverage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, wow, we have some breaking news here.
Breaking.
Where is it? I freaking lost it. Well, give me 1 sec here. Don't wait. I got it.
Must be real hot.
Christian. The breaking news. Christian says Bouchard retired. He's done.
That makes sense.
Breaking news. Yeah, he's done. He's
But no, how come no retirement video? Him at the center ice, Rogers.
Oh yeah.
Walks up, sits down.
They're saving
regales us with his career.
They're saving it.
He
from
might be. He
that
looks
fan
old
save.
enough to retire.
Yeah. Okay, as well. Steve Simmons says, question, horseshoe drill, best drill in hockey? I would say that or the butterfly. You could just rip pucks and do circles.
Oh, yeah. Horseshoe is just classic.
Yep, it is classic. Tyler says, Josh, first round for the 2022 draft. It actually is my draft year, 2022.
Oh.
Yep.
Awesome.
As a 23-year-old.
As a 23-year-old.
I'd like to get
Late
drafted
draft.
as a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. Like, if I really, really worked hard for, like, 2 years, could I get drafted as a 25-year-old? Or just, like, not drafted, but, like, this is... No, cut that. We can't cut it. We're live. People are going to be like, Josh thinks he can
This
play
is
in the
not
league.
OP.
No, this is not OP. I didn't even play junior hockey, and I'm like, yeah, I could maybe if I worked.
Yeah,
really,
if
I worked really hard. No, actually, I have thought about this for baseball because I'm a lefty and I'm tall and lanky, and I can rip balls.
You can throw heat?
I can throw heat. So I thought, like, if I really worked hard for like 2 years, could I go play like minor league ball in the States?
Maybe play for like the Riverhawks.
The Trappers, or not the Trappers.
The Riverhawks.
The Riverhawks. Yes. I might try out. Chris says he would pay $10,000 to play in an NHL game. That's hefty, Chris.
If you can afford it, yes.
Nil says, I had that dream too, forming the Deutschland line with Dry and Kahuna.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That'd be great.
Chris says, LOL, I always think about the water boy where the other teams try their water boy and he gets killed. Yeah, that's always the worry. That the other team would just, like if we're playing a game against, I don't know, what's a team in the North Division that has a really, really tough guy? Like, who's the toughest guy in the North Division? Like, I hate to say it, but like, Brett Ritchie right now.
Yeah, he's a thick boy.
Yeah, he's thick.
Him, Shea Weber.
Shea
Weber
Ritchie now.
Like take a cross check standing in front of the net from Shea Weber.
Right in the ribs. I'd be down.
Oh,
They'd have to
man.
pull a stretcher out for me.
That'd be
I
it.
took a cross check in the ribs from like this tiny guy in beer league before they shut it down, and I was crippled. I turned around and I'm like, man, what are you doing?
Imagine like having to go block. Like, Kate, you're on the PK. You have to like get in front of a Shea Weber slap shot.
I would pay
Probably gonna flamingo.
$5,000, but I only take offensive zone draws, and as soon as the puck gets transitioned, I'm changing.
Power play.
Power play, that's it. And I am not
5-on-3.
I'm not crossing my own blue line. I'm changing every time.
Yeah.
$5,000. Okay, we got to keep rolling here. DEUCE Vodka player mode. I feel like we should each take... Do you have yours?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, are you taking McLeod or Kulikov?
We got to take McLeod.
Okay, then I'll take Kulikov. So you go ahead with McLeod.
Yeah, so for my DEUCE Vodka player mode, you know what? I want Ryan McLeod to enter Kid, you made it mode and take advantage of this opportunity. And good on you. You can't really, you just come out and have a good game. If you score or get a point, wow, amazing. But if you just go and look like you fit in, like that's all I'm really cheering for you in your first game. And I'm hoping for nothing but the best. But good on you. So you've got, I'm also entering a DEUCE Vodka player mode. I'm entering Proud Father mode for McLeod.
Yep.
So I'm going to be looking at him with the eyes through the eyes of his father.
So is Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard's also entering.
All of our dads.
Yes, he's entering Proud Dad mode of Ryan McLeod
Granddad
as well.
mode.
Yes. Okay, Steve Simmons, I see your comment. I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to do my DEUCE Vodka player mode first because this is a funny comment. Well, not funny, but anyways. Okay, Dmitry Kulikov, I want him to enter Russian gas mode. Just gas it up, son. You're playing for the Edmonton Oilers.
Well, and he's playing against his former team. He played for Winnipeg last year. So
and I heard this, he got ridiculed when he was in Winnipeg because he was signed to like a $4 million ticket or something. He was making too much money in Winnipeg.
Oh.
So apparently he got the fan base.
Prove them wrong mode.
Yes.
Rub it in their face mode.
Russian gas, prove me wrong mode.
Yeah. Welcome to Edmonton.
What they're calling the promised land of the North, Edmonton.
Yes.
The Stanley Cup runs through Edmonton now.
Well, it did last year.
Tony Steffen says Caulfield though. Don't care. Yeah. Apparently this guy, Colton Caulfield, is making his NHL debut tonight for the Canadiens.
I'm actually pretty intrigued by that kid.
Player.
I'm pretty intrigued by that kid.
Yeah, he's sick.
But Dylan Holloway should have won the Hobie. Anyways, I think.
And Dylan Holloway's gonna have a better career.
Montreal needs scoring, so they're hoping this guy pays dividends.
Montreal hates scoring.
They're allergic to it, but they can shut us down for some reason.
They don't like scoring, so they're going to have to figure it out. Steve Simmons, 30 years to prep, train all day. You guys think you could make the senior tour. What's the word for the senior tour? Where it's a nicer word than the senior tour. It's not the Legends tour.
Yeah,
is it the Legends tour?
It might be Legends.
I don't know, but you could. This guy's a stick.
No.
Yes, he is. Don't say that.
To be that good?
No, but if you had 30, okay, wait. If you would only have to train for, because you have 20 years before you would have to go on the senior tour. If you had 20 years to train, you could be on the senior tour.
No.
For how old you are right now, you could shoot in the 70s. Yes, you can. Don't even.
Yeah, once in a while, but not every round. Like these guys break par. No, trust me. I've played with golfers that still don't have a chance, and they're like plus handicaps.
That's true. Yeah. But if you train...
golf is so hard.
But if you quit the nation's canceled.
Don't cancel the nation. Please do not.
No, don't cancel the nation. But I mean, you're canceling yourself from the nation. No. And then you're only training to play golf.
I bet you I could be just like a low single-digit handicap. Like, you gotta, it's...
You're training for 20 years! If you train for anything in 20 years, maybe I
got a little too much respect for golf.
Yeah, but you're sandbagging right now. Nils says, we have to have a game if we're back in Edmonton. I want to cross-check Josh. Thanks, Nils.
We can make that happen.
We can make that happen?
Yeah.
That could actually be a segment with the Nation. Buy a Nation Gear shirt, and you can cross-check me in the ribs.
Well, there's actually a new segment we want to start for your Rem Chuck, because apparently he hasn't eaten a lot of, foods that, normal, acceptable foods. He never had a donair.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of things. So we actually want to have what do we want to call it? Try it with your Rem Chuck. We'll figure it out.
Your Rem try.
Yeah, it's like try. Yeah, it's something around trying new things. It's like your Rem Chuck tries new things.
Okay.
And it can be more than just food.
Okay.
It could be Nils cross-checking.
Your Rem Chuck tries new things. Yeah. We could have fun with that. Okay. Zachary says, I assume he's referencing playing in the NHL. He says, get out there, hit a guy, try and take a shot on net, and then get off, grab a bag, and inhale. Yeah, you'd be tired.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be really tired. The Champions Tour, that's what it's called, for the old people.
Yeah, well, I have to win something.
Tyler says, insane to think that Ottawa still has a teeny tiny playoff chance technically. Yeah, I guess they do. I think the only team that's mathematically eliminated is Buffalo.
I think another team.
Or New Jersey too. Might be New Jersey too.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about how the Oilers have dominated the Jets this year. 5-2 right now is the season series at Jay. Good. Let's say tomorrow the Oilers play Game 1 of the North Division semifinal. Oilers versus Jets. What are the chances you give the Oilers in that series? Stacking up? Are you yes, Oilers in 5, Oilers in 6? Or are you this would be a tight series?
It'll probably be tighter because playoff hockey is a different animal, and currently with Jujar and Cassian out of the lineup, those are key pieces that we need to stand up in the playoffs. So it'd probably be a little bit tighter than what our regular season record was. Yep. I still got to give respect to the Jets. I do think we're going to beat them tonight, but they are set up to be a good playoff team, which also I also think Montreal is too. And Montreal's just if Montreal doesn't make the playoffs, that's good. That's good. That's good for the Leafs. The Leafs will probably take a deep sigh of relief.
Yeah. Chris Rudd says full health team or current team. Let's say full health.
Full health.
Let's say full health, and let us know. What do you guys think? What would the series be?
Full health. I still got to respect the opponent, but probably 6 games.
6 games for the Oilers?
Of course.
Yeah.
Always Oilers.
See, I'm an Oilers guy. I love the Oilers, so I'll say Oilers in 4.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you. Okay. Got any questions for us? Send them in. You can ask Jay about his golf game. You can ask him about his dreams of playing in the NHL or on the Champions Tour, or about tonight's game. You can also ask about Ryan McLeod or Dmitry Kulikov. Jay, while people are sending in their questions, which you should be right now typing,
Betting?
betting. Do you want to do betting and then go to the questions?
Yeah.
Let's talk about betting.
Let the questions
Okay,
accumulate.
so this morning I spent some time scouring across the internet trying to find McLeod goal prop. Nothing. They would not give it to me.
Yeah.
But how would they even set it?
It's because they have to pay too much, and of course he's probably going to score, so they're just worried about it. They'll shut books down.
But that would be a good way to get money in, because like if you offer that, everyone's going to bet on it. They could give me McLeod minus 110 to score tonight, and I'd take it, just because I just would want to. Just because it's good vibes.
It is good vibes. I would too.
Yeah.
Send good energy.
Like literally. Hey, if any sports books are listening right now, which I imagine they would be.
Always.
You set McLeod minus 110, I'll take it. So just set it. Anyways, let's go look at the money line right now. I gotta pull this up.
Minus 105 for the Oilers.
Is it really?
So does that make them mild? They're mild home dogs.
No, it's road.
Oh, it's on the road. Oh,
They're mild road dogs.
Mild
which
road
you
dogs.
know, we love a road dog.
Love a road dog.
One of the best dogs, almost as good as a dog at the turn. But
Sauce roll.
no. Definitely Oilers road dog
Ballpark
tonight.
dog. It's because he got deprived of a ballpark dog.
I had ballpark chicken strips though.
Yeah,
And a pop. Have you seen that video of that girl dipping her chicken strips in her pop at the ballpark?
No.
Would you ever do that?
No, but there's a thing out there where people dip their fries in a Wendy's Frosty.
Oh yeah, did you just say there's a thing? That's common knowledge. People do that all the time.
Well, I know it, but it's just weird.
That's not weird.
Yeah,
you do it with
weird.
your cone at McDonald's too. The salty fries and the ice cream.
That just seems weird. I'm all about fusion, but it's not my thing.
For being such a foodie that you are. I'm
Yeah, I like
surprised
fusion.
Yeah, but I'm just
I
surprised
had a
that's not
doner.
thing.
I challenged the founder of Oodle Noodle where he was doing some experiment at the factory. I challenged him to make a noodle doner, and so he made this this noodle dish full of chicken and with his version of a sweet sauce.
Yeah.
And
I saw this on your Instagram.
Yeah, it was actually not bad. It was interesting.
I actually had Oodle Noodle the other day with my dad.
Oh,
and I had the
bonded over some Oodle Noodle.
Bang.
The pad thai.
Yes, I had the pad thai. It's my favorite dish. The
Bangkok
pad thai. Bangkok pad thai, and he had the combo box.
Oh, combo. Yeah.
Combo box classic.
Both those items are in our top 5.
And 5 spring rolls.
Oh, we got it 5.
I had 3. He had 2.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we have to argue over who gets the extra one.
Yeah.
So
Tyler says ice cream and potatoes do not mix. Psychos.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm supporting you. Just psycho,
No.
singular, not
No,
plural.
you're a psycho, Tyler. Nils says sounds freaking tasty. Yup, it is tasty. I can't believe. Yeah, that's weird. I feel like everyone likes that. I can't believe people are arguing with that right now.
Not everyone likes it. It's a thing.
Everyone likes
It's a
it,
thing.
man.
It's
I think
not-
you were the first person I've ever met that wouldn't do that.
I've done it. It's not, but I don't get the satisfaction from it.
I feel like next thing you're gonna say is like you wouldn't put like ranch in your mac and cheese. You would do that, hey? Ranch sauce, like just drizzle ranch all over.
No, you know
mac
what
and
you
cheese.
do to make a good mac and cheese is you put mayonnaise in it.
No, you put beans in it. Like hickory beans. You like beans?
No,
I really
I
like
love
beans.
beans.
I
But
love
I wouldn't
beans.
put them in with my macaroni. Well, actually, here's a bachelor tip. Ever heard of chilleroni? You take a can of stag chili and you make a macaroni and combine it together.
No.
So I would scratch your beans itch because
I
you
do
got
like
some
beans,
beans.
yeah, I
Yeah,
like
yeah. So
beans.
chili macaroni is good.
I like macaroni too, so maybe I'll try that. Okay. Nils says, I still think they're the best playoff team. Oilers in 6 or 7. Tyler says, how many points will McD finish with in the regular season?
He's getting a hundy. I believe
You
it.
really think he's going to get 100? I think he's going to get 97.
It's hard. Yeah, it'd be very on brand. He probably prefer 97 over 100 because he's like Sidney Crosby. He just likes 8-7, 8-7,
He's
97,
cagey.
97.
He's
He's
a little,
cagey.
he's a little twisted.
But you can never count out McDavid, and I never want to be in a situation. I'd never bet against him, so I'm saying because that's the whole comment. Can he do 100 points? The answer is always yes.
Yeah. I think Tyson Barrie will get 50 points as well. He's only 12 away.
Well, that's doable.
That's doable.
If we light the lamp tonight, like Connor goes.
Okay, wait. How many points does Tyson Barrie have right now? Okay, we're going to get to betting in 1 sec. I need to look this up quickly because I'm going to propose something to Jay here. Jay, Tyson Barrie has 38 points right now. The Oilers have, 12 games left in the season? So 12 points in 12.
11?
So
Oh, no, they got 10. Oh, yeah, 11
so he
including
needs
tonight.
12 points in 10 games.
And 11. 12 and 11.
He needs 12 points in 11 games. If he does it, I was going to say, will you buy me a Tyson Barrie jersey? But that's expensive.
Wow, jeez.
How about this? If he does it, I'll buy a Tyson Barrie jersey. But
Sure.
But that's, we'll see. I'll think about it. I don't know if I'd have it ready.
bet.
I don't know if I'd even have it ready for playoffs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If I get it stitched like day of.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to get one done that one time, and they told me it was going to take 3 weeks. But anyways, okay, back to the betting talk.
Yeah. Still sidetracked.
I'm going to take the Oilers.
Reasons.
I haven't decided yet. I've said this 10 times in the last 10 shows that I'd be like, yep, tonight I'm going to bet again. Tonight I'm going to bet again. Haven't done it once.
Got to bet tonight.
So if I do bet tonight, I'm going to take the Oilers as a road dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to hope that maybe they still haven't put Ryan McLeod up there. But you're taking a Kahuna goal, right?
Yeah. I think you got to. He's playing with McDavid.
Plus 300.
Plus 300. His odds have gone down because of the McDavid effect. He is normally a plus 450 guy. So I'm taking him to score. I always love to dabble on the Pouliot every point because it always pays so dear. Plus 135.
Is it still plus 130?
It's plus 135, and it's probably because Dry's off that line that it's shot up a little bit. So we got to be wary of that. But I'm going in on the big Kahuna to score, and I'm going Oilers, road dogs, money line, just because sometimes I feel like those games can be tight, and OT could happen. So I was debating chasing the juice on Oilers in regulation.
Plus 155.
So I went for the money line. Still pays good.
Oilers minus 2.5. Plus 400.
3-0 win.
3-0 win. Just like last time they played. Mike Smith, another shout out. Chris Ryan says, hopefully the Oilers will come out hard-nosed and play like they did against Montreal to get a glimpse of the future playoff series. Hey, the Jets are coming off of a heated, highly emotional series against the Leafs. Mm-hmm. Like, the Leafs and Jets games were intense. Joel Thornton's losing his mind. Nikolai Ehlers is losing his mind. Everyone's just losing it. And now Nikolai Ehlers is injured. But Chris Ryan says salsa. I assume he's referencing what he would put in his mac and cheese.
If Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
Salsa in mac and cheese, that sounds disgusting. Nils says 101. Chris Run says he has 38. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Tyler Cohen says, I'll take that bet. I assume he's referencing 12 points in 11 games for Tyson Barrie.
So you'll buy him a jersey.
You'll buy me a jersey, Tyler Cohen. Tyler Cohen's buying me a jersey if Tyson Barrie gets 12 points in 11 games.
You heard it
here.
here.
And if he doesn't, I'll get Keep Nuge Forever tattooed on my back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, yes, you should.
No. Hey, how about this? If Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scores, how many games is there left? 11? If he scores 11 goals in 11 games, I'll do it.
Okay.
But not actually.
Here's the hoping.
Zeno Ford says, just survived COVID-19 to watch McDavid run to 100 with the Oilers. Congratulations, Zeno. We're glad
On the
to hear
recovery,
that.
yes.
Congratulations, that's awesome. Nils says, oily puck line parlay. Oilers today, Condors tomorrow. Oh, yes, you've had history on this one.
I love the oily parlay. Who are they playing?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But they also don't have McLeod anymore. But that's okay, because they still got Benson, Marody.
Oh, man, I love the oily parlay. I just don't like doing it over 2 days. I like it when they both play the same night. Do they by chance play...
Don says, put money aside for the Barrie jersey and don't buy it till we extend them. We better extend them. Give them the 8x8.
We'll see.
I'm just kidding.
We'll see. It's got to be the right circumstance.
It's got to be a team-friendly deal. Okay, why don't we wrap this up, Jay? Good vibes heading into tonight, eh? McLeod.
Good vibes. We got new shiny toys tonight. We got Kulikov on the back end. That's exciting to watch. And we got a good story here. Ryan McLeod. You know, he's worked his way up. He put his time in the minors. He's been having a good season. He's been playing well for the Condors for the last couple seasons now. It's just cool to see a kid get a shot, you know?
Ryan McLeod, certified hockey boy. Favorite player growing up was Ryan Smith. He's from Mississauga. He's a big body, 6'2", I believe he is. Hockey DB, the way they put it, 6.02. I don't know what that means. And then 207 pounds. So, yeah, he's got it going on, Ryan McLeod.
Yeah.
Good luck, Ryan. You think he'll score?
You can't rule it out. I want him to score. I'm sending nothing but good vibes his way. I just want him to play good.
Yeah,
I want him to stick. That's what I'm cheering for. Because that's a huge thing.
Enter in the lineup forever mode. Just like Yamamoto did.
You ain't going back.
No more Bako. Sell the condo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess because I remember 2 years ago they were saying that it was Evan Bouchard, Ryan McLeod, I think Tyler Benson and someone else that were living in the condo down south in Baco. So now there's only one left. Tyler.
Jeez.
Poor Benson.
Poor Benson.
Poor Benny. Your time's coming, Benson.
It is, man.
Maybe.
It is.
We'll see.
It is.
Anyways, hey, enjoy tonight's game. Lots of different storylines. Ryan McLeod, Dmitry Kulikov, Mike Smith getting the start, continuing his Vezina Trophy campaign, and the Oilers looking to continue domination against the Winnipeg Jets. We're going to be back on Wednesday. First half of it back-to-back. The Oilers will play the Jets once again, and then they will come home and play against the Calgary Flames. Enjoy the game tonight. Pick up some DEUCE Vodka, pick up some Nation beer, and we will see you